Hello, friends. A very good evening, good afternoon to all of you, and welcome once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gaurav Gupta, and I welcome all the aspirants for MHCT 2023, as well as other students who are planning to take up any of the examinations, be it TestNet, MHCT, any CAT entrance examination, or any other NBA entrance examinations. I welcome all of you in this session where I'll be discussing mostly about the data interpretation portion that we are expecting to come up in MHCT 2023. But frankly, like if after this session anybody else is watching this session, then this session will also be helpful for all the examinations which have data interpretation of the level of difficulty, which is what we find in MHCT examination. So friends, good afternoon to all of you. Sanap, Muskan, good afternoon to both of you. Welcome in this session. I hope I am clearly audible and visible to all of you. All right, so we are going to start with this session in a few moments. Let's see how many of us are there. Yes, more than 10 students are live right now, and the number is increasing. Yes, Muskan, in TestNet, definitely, like if you are a part of this session, if you are going to attend this session entirely, then definitely this session will also help you in TestNet, which is scheduled to happen this month. All right. So definitely you can sit in the session. Okay, so friends, primarily this session is focused for all the students who are preparing for MHCT 2023. But I mentioned just now that if you are preparing for TestNet examination, this session will also help you. All right. Now, in this series of sessions for MHCT 2023, we have already started. But if I talk specifically about data interpretation, so we'll be conducting 3-4 sessions for data interpretation specifically, in which I have picked up the level of difficulty that was there in the previous year papers of MHCT, and on the similar lines, keeping the level of difficulty same or slightly on a higher side, I have made these questions. And if you are practicing these questions regularly, the level of difficulty regularly, then definitely you'll be able to attempt most of the question that comes from data interpretation in MHCT. Now, data interpretation का कोई अलग से section नहीं होता. So these questions of data interpretation you will find in those 50 questions which are reserved for quantitative ability. All right. So 50 questions as per the official website of MHCT, we will be getting in QA section, and data interpretation will also be a very important part of QA section. All right, so let's quickly start this session. Let's quickly start solving some of the sets of data interpretation without wasting any time. Now in this session, we'll be taking on 3 sets, and we'll be obviously doing these sets one by one. Now for each set, I'll be presenting some common information, the basic information related to the questions, and we'll wait for 1.5 to 2 minutes for every set. Okay, so when I'll show you the common set of information, I'll be giving you 2 minutes, approximately 2 minutes, to decode that information. Whatever you want to do with that information, you can do that, and after which we'll do a small analysis of that data, after which we'll move on to the questions one by one. All right, okay. Now I want all of you, those who are right now attending this session in the live, solved in an average time of 45 seconds to 1 minute. So if I take the entire set, let's say a set has 4 questions, then in a total of 4.5 minutes, these 4 questions can be easily dealt with, including the analysis portion that you'll be doing for common information. All right. Okay. So let's quickly begin. Muskan, you're saying that the session is buffering, but I think nahi, aisa nahi hai. It is all good. Can any other student confirm if you are having any problem with the session or not? So I can see it is running well on my phone. Okay. So I believe the same is the case for all of you. I believe all of you are getting the reception properly. All right, Sahil, hello. All right, okay now. ठीक है, अब ठीक है, ग्रेट. सो प्रोबेबली बीच में बफरिंग हो रही होगी. ठीक है. सो नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट सेट. ओके, द कॉमन सेट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर दिस सेट इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू नाउ, and these are the directions for the first question, first four questions. Okay, thank you people, thank you for confirming, Muskan, Sandesh, and Prachi. Now here is the first set on your screen, the common piece of information. I'll give you 1.5 minutes for this one, and we'll move on to the analysis. So please deal with this information very carefully. So the directions are telling us that the students of 5 schools, St. Paul, Brahma, Lankers, Tapia, and Nyan, went to an amusement park. The table given below shows the average number of girls, boys, and the students of other gender. So we have all three genders here, boys, girls, as well as the students of other gender, who went to the picnic, and the sum of the number of girls and boys from the 5 schools. So table gives you two important piece of information. First of all, the average number of girls, boys, and students of other genders. Okay, so average is given for these three genders for every school, and then the sum of the number of girls and boys is given to you. So I'll leave you with this information. Please read the line that is also given below this table. Okay, so don't neglect any data. So the total number of students in each school is number of girls plus the number of boys and plus the number of students of other gender. So 1 minute left. Now, all of you, please post done in the chat box once you are done like operating this data, and then I'll move on to the analysis of this data. Okay, so you need to post done in the chat box once you are done with the analysis, self analysis of this data. Okay. Let's see who will be the first person to post done in the chat box. Okay, Muskan, nice, good. Rakshu, Yash, very quick. All right, देखते हैं. So I'll wait for another 30 seconds. ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं डेटा में करने के लिए, but still, if you can find out some numbers based on this data, then it will be good. Good afternoon, Rakshu. All right, Prachi is also done. Fine, another 30 seconds and I'll move on with the analysis of this set. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So, in this table, we are given 5 schools, and for every school, the average number of girls, boys, and students of other gender is given. So, from this data, let's say I'm talking about the school St. Paul, where the average is 320. Now, this average is for girls, boys, and the students of other gender. So, basically, three genders are included in this case. Okay, so if I'll multiply this number by the number of genders, which is 3, 320 multiplied by 3 will give me the sum of the number of girls, boys, and the students of other gender, right? So 320 multiplied by 3 will give you 960. All right, 960 is the total number of students, and the sum of number of girls and boys is given in the next column, which is 180. So 960 में से, sorry, which is the 800. So 960 में से अगर मैं 800 subtract कर देता हूं, so the difference is 160, and that will give me the number of students of other gender. Fine. So from this data, for every school, I can calculate the number of students of other gender. Right? I cannot calculate the number of girls and boys separately, but I can calculate the number of students of other gender for each and every school. Now, this is the number that I want from all of you. For each of these schools, I want all of you to write these 5 numbers in a single message, in a single chat. Don't write these numbers individually. So write all these 5 numbers in a single message and post it. Meanwhile, let us start solving this one by one. Okay? सो सेंट पोल का तो मैंने कैलकुलेट कर लिया, 320 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 इज इक्वल टू 960. 960 minus 800 will give you 160. Okay, so please all of you write these numbers on your screens. Now for Brahma, 740 multiplied by 3. Let's quickly do it. So 7 into 3, 21, 2100. Then 40 into 3 is 120. So 2100 plus 120 will be 2220. Right? 2220 will be the sum. Okay. Now 2220 में से 800 and 1890 subtract करते हैं. So 220 plus 110, that will give me the number 330 for the second school. I'm waiting for students to write these numbers. Sambhavi has written these 5 numbers. Good, Sambhavi. Let's check if all 5 numbers for you are correct or not. Now for Lankers, 450 multiplied by 3 will be 1350. 1350 minus 1200 will give you 150. So third number is correct for Sambhavi and Gaurav, both of you. Let's check the fourth number, Tapia. 525 multiplied by 3 will be 1575. 1575 में से 1430 subtract करना है, so it will be 145. So 145 is the next number. Perfect for all of you. Nice. Mine, 645 multiplied by 3 will give you 1800, 1900, 1935. Now 1935 में से 1580 minus करना है, so 435, 80, 355. 355 will be this number, and all of you are absolutely correct. Those who have given the answer. It's really sad to see that only 2 of you, Sambhavi and Gaurav, have given all the answers. Fine. The other students might be calculating these numbers, but the way I have solved these, it would not take you more than 1.5 to 2 minutes to get these numbers. All right. Now with these numbers in hand, let's see if we can solve the questions that will follow. So this is the table now we have in our hand, and let's move on to the first question. The first question based on this set on your screen now. Now, first question is, which school has the minimum number of students of other genders? Now, based on this table, I can now quickly find the answer for this question. So I'll wait for a few seconds. Let's see. So based on this data, minimum number of students of other gender. So other gender, minimum number of students in this table, it is 145, and it is for Tapia, which is option D. So option D, Tapia, option D is the correct answer, should be the correct answer, and yes, it is. So first question was very straightforward. Okay. Now, obviously, to handle this first question, we need to calculate the students of other gender, right? So, जो इतना हमने काम किया है, this was sufficient for question number 1, right? Now, let's see whatever analysis, whatever data we have in our hand, if it will be useful directly or indirectly for the next set of questions. Question number 2. What is the sum of the total number of students in St. Paul, Tapia, and Maya? All right, we'll give you 30 seconds for that, after which I'll start with the analysis, discussion of this question. Sum of the total number of students in St. Paul, Tapia, and Mayan. These are the 3 schools for which you need to find out the total number of students. Okay. Now I'll go back to the analysis that I had done earlier. Okay, I did earlier. So let's go back and look at these numbers. So what we need to do is we need to find out the total number of students for St. Paul, Tapia, and Mayan. So St. Paul, Tapia, and Mayan, these are the 3 schools, and the total number of students are written here. Okay, so we just need to add these 3 numbers, right? So I'll add these 3 numbers, 960, 1575, 1935. So 1900 and 1500 will be 3400, 3400 and 900 will be 4300, right? 4300 side mein rakh dete hain. Now 75 and 35 is 110 and 60 is 170. So 4300 and 170. So it should be 4470. 4470 should be the answer. Okay, so 4470 ये final answer होना चाहिए. Let's go back to the question. And do we have this option? Yes, we do have this option. So option A, 4470 is the correct answer. All right, ठीक है. Good to see most of you giving this answer. Nice. With this, let's move on to the next question, question number 3. What is the difference between the number of students of other genders of Brahma and Mayan? What should be the answer for this one? Again, an easy question, direct usage of what we have done in this table. Difference between the number of students of other genders for the two schools, Brahma and Mayan. So Brahma in this table is here and mine is here, and I need to calculate the difference between these two numbers. So 330 and 355. Difference between these two numbers is 25. So 25 should be the answer, and that is option B. All right. Let's check if this is correct. If this is the correct answer, yes, this is the correct answer and correctly given by. Good, good, good. Now the response is increasing from your side. Good, good to see that. चलिए लास्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं इस सेट का. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. Now this is slightly difficult, related to percentage calculation. What percentage of the total number of students in St. Paul is the number of students of other genders in Lankers? Be careful with what will be the denominator for this question and what will be the numerator. Okay, so you need to find out what percentage of the total number of students in St. Paul is the number of students of other genders in Lankers. So number of students of other genders in Lankers, ये हम mark कर लेते हैं. 150 is the number. Okay, and the first number they're talking about the total number of students in St. Paul. So total number of students in St. Paul should be 320 multiplied by 3, that is 960. Okay, so now I have two numbers in hand, 960 and 150. So what they are basically asking, 960 is what percentage of 150 or vice versa? 150 is what percentage of 960? Let's read the question. What percentage of total number of students? So total number of students of St. Paul, which is 960, will go in denominator, is the number of students of other genders in Lankers. So this number will come in the numerator. So basically I have to calculate 150 is what percentage of 960. 0 cancel कर देते हैं and then 3 भी cancel हो जाएगा. So you will get 5 upon 32. So 5 is what percentage of 32, right? Now you have plenty of options here. You have plenty of options here. 5 is what percentage of 32. Now totally up to you. If you want to use options, you may do that. But 32 का 10% कितना होगा? 3.2, and then 5% will be half of this, 1.6. So 15% will be 4.8. So my answer should be slightly above 15%. Okay, so this cannot be the answer. Obviously, this cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. Slightly above 15% होना चाहिए. Now, out of option B and option D, slightly above 15% is 15.625. So 15.625 is the safest answer to mark in this case. Okay, so मैंने exact answer calculate नहीं किया, but I calculated the approximate value of the answer, right? It will save, definitely save your time. Okay, so yes, correct answer in this case is option B. And I can see that most of you have given a correct answer. Wonderful to see that. So these were the first 4 questions of the first set. Okay, now let's move on to the next set, set number 2. Now before moving on to set number 2, before starting set number 2, I just want to see how many of you have liked this session. So let me check the count. Only 20 students out of more than 35 students who are watching this session. Come on guys, if you liked the quality of the first set, please do press the like button. And the second set is going to be a little more challenging because it will be on pie chart. Okay, so second set will be on pie chart, and in a few moments, as soon as all of you will like this session, I'll begin with set number 2. No, I'm not. serious with this. I'm just joking. So let's quickly start with the set number two. So common directions for set number two on your screen now. So this is pie chart. Please carefully look at this portion that is given in this pie chart. Okay. All right. Now Yarislov earns rupees 56,000 per month. He spent a part of his monthly salary on mainly four things: food, expenditure, rent, and commute. Okay. And a part of the salary on other things. So basically पांच चीजें हैं, पांच चीजों पे spend कर रहा है, which are food, entertainment, rent, commute, and other things. All right. Now, whatever portion is remaining, he will save that part of the salary. So as you can see, the pie chart is divided in six elements, six segments. Okay. The percentage distribution of all these elements is given in this pie chart that is given below. So I'll give you 30 seconds to have a look at this pie chart. This pie chart will be present with every question. Okay, so there is no need to note down any values as of now. And please post done in the chat box if you want me to take you to the questions. Okay, so there will be 5 questions based on this, and we'll be quickly moving on to these questions. But once you will post done in the chat box, then only we'll move to the first question of this set. Now, any doubt, any problem you are suffering in this pie chart? Anyone? Shall we move on to the questions? Yes or no? Exactly, yeah, there is nothing to do in this pie chart until and unless you will get the questions. Okay, so there are some questions in which you'll have to spend some time on the data, like we did in the previous question. But this is not a type of data on which you need to spend time. So it will depend on the questions as to what type of calculations you need to do. Also, there is no need to find out the values of all these elements. ठीक है, values निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. So I'll just quickly look at this data. Now, starting from food, which is 25%, entertainment is 10%, rent is 20%, commute का percentage breakup given नहीं है. यश, you're not supposed to ask this यार, क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Okay, total 100% hai. Subtract 5 of them to get the value or the percentage breakup of the sixth one. ये अपने आप calculate हो सकता है ना? So it is intentionally left blank. ठीक है ना? There will be some students who might think यार commute का तो दिया नहीं हुआ है. This might be a misprint and they will leave this question. No, you're not supposed to leave, right? Others is given as 15% and finally savings at 25%. Now if I'll add all of them, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. So 95 is the sum of these portions. Okay. So remaining 5% will be the percentage breakup for commute. Simple as that. Okay. A lot of students have already written this. So this is the entire percentage breakup. Let's move on to question number 1. So first question on your screen now. I'll give you a minute. What is the difference between the monthly salary spent by Yarislov on food and entertainment? The difference on food and entertainment. So let's see how many of you will give me an answer for this, a correct answer for this, and who will be the first set of students who will give me a correct answer. Simple सा question है ये. Okay, new version, Gaurav. All right. 2 answers as of now. Both of them are same. Sandesh, very good. Keep it up. Okay. Now, first of all, for this type of question, there is no need to find the value of food or entertainment. इनकी respectively value calculate करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay. Now, the percentage breakup for food is 25%, and percentage breakup for entertainment is 10%. All right. Now, if I look at the difference between these two, so percentage wise difference between food and entertainment will be 25 minus 10, that is 15 percentage. And if I want to convert it in number of rupees, so it will be 15 percentage of the total income. Total income is 56,000. ओके, सो 15% कैलकुलेट करना है 56,000 का. अब ये भी ओरली कैलकुलेट हो सकता है द वे आई हैव डन इन द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो 15% कैलकुलेट करना है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कैलकुलेट 10%. सो what will be 10 percentage of this number? 10 percentage will be 5600, right? And 5 percentage will be half of this, that is 2800. Now I'll add these two and will be able to obtain 15%. तो ये सारी calculations हम orally भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, so 15 percentage will be the sum of these two, that is 8400. Also एक logically इस question को handle करो. I need to calculate 15% of this number, right? So 15% obviously 5600 से बड़ा होगा and 11,200 से छोटा होगा. 10% is 5,600 and 11,200 is 20%. So obviously my answer has to be between these two numbers, and there is only one option that is between these two numbers. So also there is no need to go with the exact calculations. Okay, no problem, Priya. Good that you have at least joined the session. You have missed one set, and you can have a look at the recording of that session. Okay. All right. So 15%, that is 8400. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Let's move on and look at the next question. Question number 6. Now, question number 6 is asking you to basically convert these percentages into degrees. So, if the percentage pie chart given below is converted into a degree pie chart, then what will be the degree contribution or distribution for commute? Quickly give me an answer. All right, good. Already started getting the answer. बहुत simple सा question है. Priya, please check this one. Priya, spend some time on this question. Okay. So for commute, we have already seen this yellow portion in the pie chart, and it represents how much percentage? It represents 5 percentage, this yellow part, which belongs to commute. Okay, so I just need to calculate 5 percentage, but I don't want to convert it in terms of rupees. I want to convert it in terms of degrees. So what I'll do is I'll calculate 5 percentage of total degree. Total degree कितना होता है? 360. So 360 का 5% calculate करना. Again, this can be done orally. So 10 percentage कितना होगा? 36, and then 5 percentage will be half of 36. That is 18 degrees. So most of you have given a correct answer. The correct answer should be 18 degrees, which is option B. Let's move on to the next question. ये बहुत simple question था, ज़्यादा time spend नहीं करना इस पे. Question number 7. The savings of Yarislov is what percentage of the salary spent by Yarislov on rent? So savings is what percentage of rent is what you have to find out. Savings is what percentage of rent? Quickly. All right, Sandeep. Perfect. Now, once again, there is no need to convert these percentages in terms of rupees. So savings का contribution कितना है? 25 percentage, as I can see from the graph. And what about rent? Rent is 20 percentage. Okay. Now, since both these percentages have same base, so we can forget about the base and do the calculations using these percentages only. So basically मुझे क्या calculate करना पड़ेगा? 25 is what percentage of 20? That's it. 25 is what percentage of 20? In terms of fractions, अगर इसको simplify करोगे, it will give you 5 by 4. And 5 by 4 when converted in terms of percentages by multiplying it by 100. So this will come out to be 125 percentage. So the correct answer should be option B for this one. And again, some of you have given a correct answer. I can see many of you giving a correct answer for this one, even giving the answer. So 7-8 students have given a correct answer and rest all of you are silent. Come on, yaar. There are more than 40 students here. I am looking for a response from each and every one of you. We are handling some very easy question, very basic type of questions. So please focus, concentrate and give me the answer. All right. Next question. Try to solve this one. Now, Yarislov invested 25 percentage of his savings in mutual funds, 30 percentage of his savings in stocks, and the rest of his savings in cryptocurrency. So how much did he invest in cryptocurrency? Yes, any answer? 25% of savings in mutual funds, 30% in stocks and the rest. So rest कितना percentage होगा पहले तो ये find out करना है. And also you'll have to find out what will be his savings in total. So cryptocurrency का जो भी percentage होगा that you'll have to calculate for the savings that he has. So again, two answers. Gaurav and Sandesh, both of you are among the first few set of students to answer this. Yes, yes, new version, you can do that. And it's a good college. Okay, chalo, let's do this. So first of all, I'll calculate the saving. Let's look at the savings. So savings is 25 percentage of this number, right? Now 25 percentage, that means 1/4. So 1/4 of 56,000 is the saving of this person. Now 56,000 को 4 से divide कर दो, so it will come out to be 14,000. So 14,000 is the total saving of this person, right? Total saving पता लग गया 14,000. Now, out of these 14,000, he has spent 25% of this on mutual funds, invested 25% on mutual funds, and 30% invested on stocks. So, out of total savings, out of 100% of the savings, 25% and 30%, that is 55% are gone in mutual funds and stocks. So 55% is gone. So remaining 45% must be invested in crypto. All right. So 45 percentage of total saving 14,000 इसको calculate कर लो and you will get the answer. अब again इसको भी calculate करने के लिए मैं क्या करूंगा? I'll calculate 50 percentage minus 5 percentage. Again this can be handled in mind. ठीक है? Orally आप कर सकते हो इसे, कुछ लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. So 14,000 का 50% कितना होगा? It will be 7,000. And then 50% अगर 7,000 है तो 5% कितना होगा? 700. So 7,000 minus 700, it should be 6,300, and that is 45 percentage of the total saving, right? So 6,300, that is option C should be the correct answer for this question. All right. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is the correct answer. Nice. The last question based on this set, and then we'll move on to the third set for the day. Last question. Yarislov spent 70% of his salary allocated for other expenditure to buy a gift for his girlfriend. Wow. And he spent the rest to buy a stove. How much did he spend to buy the gift for his girlfriend? So Yarislov spends 70% of his salary allocated for other expenditure. So other expenditure ka 70% gift, he has bought a gift for his girlfriend. So this is what you have to calculate. Okay. All right. Sandeep, first one to give an answer. So only Sandeep up till now who has given an answer. Guys, don't get into the calculations. Zyada calculations mein mat ghuso. Look at the options and then find out the range of your answer. Okay. So just by doing a little bit of approximation, you can select one of the options out of the given 5 options. चलो start करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले तो others पे जाते हैं. Others is 15%. So 15% of income. हमने नंबर कैलकुलेट किया था पहले 15% of 56,000. Okay, that came out to be 8,400. So 8,400 is the budget, is the expenditure on others. ठीक है, so other वाला expenditure जो है वो total है 8,400. Now 70% of this much is spent to buy the gift for girlfriend. इसका 70% कैलकुलेट करना है. ठीक है, अब 8,400 का 70%. So 8,400 का 10% कितना होगा? 840. एंड देन मल्टीप्लाई बाय 7 अगर मैं करता हूं तो मेरा आंसर आ जाना चाहिए. Now 7 into 800 is 5,600. So my answer should be more than 5,600. Not this one, not this one. Okay. 8 अगर यहां पे 80% कैलकुलेट करते हैं, 8 into 8 is 64. So answer 71 and 7,800 भी नहीं हो सकता. So I have eliminated 4 options because I can find out the range of my answer. So ये जो extra times तुम spend कर रहे हो ना calculations करने में and to find out the exact answer, this extra time that you are spending can be avoided, can be saved, and you can attempt more number of questions. ठीक है, हमारी generally एक प्रॉब्लम होती है एग्जामिनेशन से, कंप्लेंट होती है दैट वी आर अनेबल टू अटेम्प्ट ऑल दीज क्वेश्चंस. Guys, understand 150 minutes and 200 questions in this examination. So if you want to attempt all these questions, then you'll have to develop these approximation skills. Okay, so जो approximation techniques है इन सबको समझना पड़ेगा, implement करना पड़ेगा, practice करना पड़ेगा. Then only you'll be able to apply these things and will be able to save time in the examination. Right? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. So that was question number 9. Answer is option C, and let's move on to set number 3. Now set number 3 will be slightly on a higher level of difficulty. थोड़ा higher side पे रहेगा because this is not a graph, this is a caselet. Caselet सबसे ज्यादा difficult होते हैं handle करने. ठीक है? So I have intentionally kept a caselet because we have seen caselets coming up in the examinations. Okay? So ये caselet थोड़ा सा लेंदी लगेगा देखने में बट इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. ओके, सो जस्ट रीड दिस केसलेट, गेट इनटू इट एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस. ऑलराइट. Also, whichever piece of information you think that is important, please note down that piece of information. All right, all the best. So set number 3 for all of you on your screen now. Read every statement one by one. Okay, so don't try to read this entire set in one go. Read one statement, analyze this, then go to the next statement, analyze that, and then keep moving. Okay. Now question says 3 men, Bachnewala Trivedi, Bachchan Pandey, and Bachchan Rotishek, are having lunch together. So they're having lunch together, so does their name suggest. Okay, now each of them bought certain food items from the canteen for lunch, which are as follows. So the first person, Bachnewala Trivedi, we call it BT, okay, short form of his name. He bought 5 chapatis. Bachchan Pandey, who is BP, got 3 paranthas, and Bachchan Roti Sheikh, who is called as BR, he has got 1 bowl of rice dal. So this is what they have bought from the canteen. The cost value in rupees of 1 chapati, 1 paratha, and 1 bowl of dal rice is in the ratio of 3 is to 6 is to 23. Now analyze this. Okay? 1 chapati, 1 paratha, and 1 bowl of dal rice. Their price in terms of rupees are given in the ratio of 3 is to 6 is to 23. So you can calculate the total amount spent by Bachchan Trivedi, Bachchan Pandey, and Bachchan Roti Sheikh. Okay, in सबका आप total amount calculate कर सकते हो, or you can calculate the at least the ratio of the total amount spent by them. Right now, there is another person who comes in picture, Badnaam, Badman, Badman Grover. So Badman Grover, who didn't bring any food, joined them for lunch, and the 4 men shared the food together, dividing each and every food item in 4 equal parts. For example, each chapati was divided into 4 pieces. हर एक चपाती को 4 pieces में divide किया, हर एक पराठे को 4 pieces में divide किया, and the entire bowl of rice dal is also divided among 4 people. Now, after eating the food items, the cost of lunch was also divided equally among the 4 people, and Badman Grover gave his share of cost to the 3 people accordingly. So जिससे जितना लिया था उसको उतना पैसा उसने दे दिया. None of them bought or brought any food item from any place other than the canteen. Okay, so whatever you have up there is the total amount of food that these 4 people will have. All right, fine. So I'll give you 2-3 minutes to deal with this set. I'll sit quietly and would wait for an acknowledgement from your side once you are done solving this set, and then I'll take you to the questions. बहुत अच्छा set है, so please try to solve this set, at least stay up till the end of this set. Rebellious one, yes, I'll take you to the questions. Okay, but first of all, do an analysis and give me a confirmation so that I'll not come back to the set. Okay, so first of all, do a proper analysis and then I'll take you to the questions. Give me an acknowledgement, post done in the chat box if you're done with the analysis, and then I'll take you to the questions. Okay, 1 student, 2 student, 3 students. Yes, I'm taking you to the questions. Give me a few more seconds. Chaliye, I will not do the analysis. I'll take you to the first question and let's see if you can give me a correct answer. Okay? So, first question related to this set. If Bagman Grover gave rupees 15 to Bachchan Pandey, then what is the cost value in rupees of 1 bowl of rice? I'll go back to this set. Yes, I'll do the proper analysis. But let's first of all take the answers for this question. So if Badman Grover gave rupees 15 to Bachchan Pandey, then what is the cost in rupees of one bowl of dal rice? Yes, any answer? Now in the directions, one of the thing was given in terms of ratios, right? The cost of one chapati, one parantha and one bowl of rice dal, uska ek ratio given tha. Now you are given a value in terms of rupees. So using this, you will have to find out the cost of one bowl of rice dal. I've got answer from two students, Yash and Ria. So Yash and Ria have given option B as the answer, 86.25. So we'll see if this one is correct or not. A few more seconds and then I'll take you back. I'll not tell you what is the correct answer. I'll take you back, we'll do the analysis and then we'll come back once again to this question. Okay? All right. So we shall go back. Yes. चलो वापस चलते हैं. अभी तक तो आ जाना चाहिए था आंसर. दो स्टूडेंट्स का आ गया आंसर. ठीक है, चलिए. So I don't know if option B is correct or not. This is the set of information. Now, बचने वाला त्रिवेदी. BT has 5 chapatis. BP has 3 paranthas and BR has 1 bowl of rice dal. Now, the cost value of 1 chapati, parantha and bowl of dal rice is 3 is to 6 is to 23. So I'll assume these value as 3x, 6x and 23x. मैं इनको assume कर लेता हूं 3x, 6x and 23x. So that means I'm assuming that the cost of one chapati is 3x. So the cost of 5 chapatis will be 15x. Similarly, the cost of 3 paranthas will be 18x, right? And the cost of one bowl of rice dal is 23x. So BT has food which is costed him 15x. BP has the food costing 18x. He has got this one. And BR has food costing 23x. Now, total cost of this food is how much? I'll add them. So 41, 56. So 56x is the total cost, right? Now, once the fourth person comes into the picture, whose name is a Badman Grover, we call him BG. Okay, once he will come in picture, then these four people divide everything equally, right? So they will divide chapatis equally, they will divide parathas equally, they will divide rice bowl equally. So I can say that total this 56x will also be divided in 4 equal parts. So 56x upon 4 will be 14x. So BG will get a total of 14x, right? Am I clear? So BG will get a total of 14x. So does BT, BP and BR. So BT got 15x costing of food, 15x worth of food, but eventually he could eat 14x. 15x लेके आया था but उसको मिला कितना 14x. Similarly, BP got 18x but he received only 14x, and same with BR, he received 14x. Okay. Now BT 15x रुपीस का खाना लेके आया था, उसको मिला 14x, तो उसने BG को कितना दिया होगा? उसने BG को 1x दिया होगा. BP must have given BP 18x लेके आया था, उसको मिला 14x, so that means he would have given 4x to BG. And similarly BR would have given 9x to BG. So BG का अगर ऐड करोगे तो ये भी 14x बन जाता है. All right. Fine. So BT has given BG 1x amount of food, BP has given 4x, and BR has given 9x amount of food. All right. So now we have this much of information. Let's see how we can use this information. Okay. So the question was, if Badman Grover gave rupees 15 to Bachchan Pandey. So Bachchan Pandey को 15 rupees दिया है. Now in terms of x, this is 4x. So I can say that the question is telling us that 4x is equal to 15. So the value of x will be equal to 15 upon 4, right? I've got the value of x. Now they are asking the cost of one bowl of dal rice. Dal rice का एक bowl का cost कितना था? 23x. So this will be equal to 23 multiply 15 upon 4. And that should be your answer. Now 23 multiply 15 should be 345 divided by 4, and it should come out to be something 80 something. So 82, 86 दो options हैं. So 32, 8, 25, 86.25 precisely this is the answer. सो अगर बैडमैन ग्रोवर ने 15 रुपीज दिए हैं बच्चन पांडे को, सो एक्स का वैल्यू कितना आ गया 15 अपॉन 4, फ्रॉम विच वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड द कॉस्ट ऑफ वन बोल ऑफ राइस दाल विच वाज 23x. Substituting the value of x, we got this number 86.25. Option B should be the correct answer. So Yash and Riya, both of you have given correct answer. All right, and yes, this is good. Let's move on to question number 11. Now, question number 11 is similar. So have a look at it carefully. Again, they are saying that if Badman Grover gave rupees 15 to Bachchan Pandey, so this portion is same as the previous one. So that means the value of x is same. Okay. So half the portion is already done. Then what is the amount that he needs to give to Bachchan Roti Shake? So BR को वो कितना पैसा देगा? Any answer to this one? Few seconds to this one. Let's see if Yash and Riya, at least two of you, can give this answer. Okay, so taking you back to the data that we have simplified. Now they're talking about BR. So I'll quickly mark this person. Now BR, who has bought 23x worth of food, could eat only 14x, and he has given 9x cost of food to BG. Okay, so 9x BG को दे दिया, right? So this is what we have to calculate. 9x का value find out करना है. So x का value already we knew 15 upon 4. So what will be the value of 9x? 9 into 15 divided by 4. That is 135 divided by 4. Sorry, 135 divided by 4. So 135 divided by 4 अब calculate कर सकते हो कितना होगा? So it is 33.75. And yes, we have among the options, correct answer is option A. So Madhuri, first one, Yash, Kanishri, Riya, Sanap, 5 of you have given a correct answer. So option A, yes, it is the correct answer. Now let's move towards the last question of the day. Again, the first part of this question is same. If Badman Grover gave rupees 15 to Bachchan Pandey, then what percentage of total cost of food brought by the three people together is he paying to Bachchan Pandey? Carefully read this statement. What percentage of the total cost of food bought by the three people, so total cost of the food bought by three people, इसका कितना percentage है? What he is paying to Bachchan Pandey. Bachchan Pandey को कितना pay कर रहा है? That number is what percentage of the total cost of food. Very simple question. Please don't waste time on this question. ठीक है? बहुत इजीली हो सकता है ये क्वेश्चन, तो ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना है. Try to find out, try to basically do this question with the most efficient way. Now, total food bought by all three people. ये कितना था? We have seen that total food that was bought by three people together was 56x, this number. And he has paid to Bachchan Pandey. Bachchan Pandey को कितना पे किया? चेक कर लेते हैं. So total 56x का फूड आया और बच्चन पांडे को इसने 4x पे किया है. Right? Bachchan Pandey, he has paid 4x. So this number is 4x. So what percentage of 56x is 4x is what they are asking. Simple sa question hai. So 4x divided by 56x. There is even no need to put the value of x because x se to x cancel ho hi jana hai. Okay, so 4 upon 56, that will give you 1 upon 14. 1 upon 14 को percentage में convert कर दो. 1/7 हमें पता है कितना होता है. 1/7 is 14.28. So 1/14 should be half of that. That is 7.14. So the correct answer should be option D, that is 7.14. All right. So this question was, I believe, the easiest among the previous three questions, the last three questions. And correct answer, yes, it is option D. Unfortunately, none of the students could give me a correct answer for this one. No problem, but I hope you have understood my point, the way of solving these questions, the way to handle these questions. Fine. We still have good amount of time for MHCT examination. More than a month is left, and if you'll keep on continuously practicing, if you keep on continuously devoting time on these type of things, then I am sure that you'll be able to save plenty of time during the examination, which will result in attempting more number of questions. MHCT we are taking, so obviously our target will be JBIMS Jamnalal Bajaj, right? And for Jamnalal Bajaj, you know what kind of score you require. All right. So friends, I'll leave you at this point with the promise that I'll come back again with plenty of sessions like this. Meanwhile, some important piece of information for all the students who are preparing for CAT 2023. New batches are available. CAT 2023 comprehensive program. The complete details are given on the screen, and you can be a part of one of the batches in which I and the other faculty member will be teaching by calling us at the below given number. So you can be a part of any of the batch. In case you want to enroll for any CAT preparation program, you can get up to 90% scholarship by taking a scholarship test on 18th of February at 7 p.m. How to manage CAT prep with job and studies, or job or studies. A wonderful session taken by Srinivas sir will be conducted live on 11th of February at 7 p.m. So please do register for this session in case you want to attend this one. All India mock test for MHCT MBA 2023. All the students who are there in the session, important for you. So February 11 से February 19 तक ये test live होगा. So take this test without fail. Okay, so you need to register and take this test. All right. So friends, that's all from my side. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. We'll conduct many more sessions like this, which will also tell you about the colleges, the different colleges in MHCT, how much score you need to target to get an admission from for any of these colleges. But for today, it is done from my side. Thank you. We'll see you again. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.